Hey everyone, and welcome to my first YouTube video. I'm gonna go by my wrestling name, which is Twisted Heat. I used to do a lot of backyard wrestling when I was younger with my high school friends and everything, which hence the fourth why I like wrestling. But this isn't my room. But the reason for today's video is because about the paranormal, and I wanted to kind of like, in the spirit of Halloween, give a little account of one of the experiences that I went through. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the story about how a guy, he had a prom date, and he goes and, they were, I guess, best of friends or dating, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, he goes and he picks her up, takes her to the prom. On the way back, she's cold, so he goes and gives her his Leatherman jacket because he was in the football team, and he goes and drops her off. I'm not sure if they shared a kiss or not, but I know that she went back home, he went back home, and he forgot about his jacket, and so he goes back, knocks on the door, rings the doorbell, whatever. One of her family members comes down and opens the door. And she's like, yeah, can I help you? And he's like, oh, it's such and such here. I left my Leatherman jacket on her, and, I forgot to come to go get it. And that person starts crying. And he's like, did I say something wrong? Did I do something wrong? Which is the usual line that comes out when that happens. And she informs the gentleman that basically the person has passed away a day before the prom. And he's like, how can that be? I mean, I was just with her in the prom, and, we had fun. Everything was cool. And she's like, that can't be. She passed away the day before. So my dude basically went to the prom with a ghost. Well, I'm not going to say that happened to me, but something similar to that happened. I was in high school. I went to my friend's house, and we were partying and having fun and whatnot. And upon leaving his house later on, I'm walking down the block and I pass a couple of houses, right? So I see this old man standing in the front of his building, right? And I'm walking, and I pass the old man, and the old man goes and taps me on my shoulder. When the dude tapped me on my shoulder, I joked because I wasn't expecting that. So I turn around and he goes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you. But is it possible if, you can lend me your ear? I looked at them and I was like, alright, fine. Alright. It's already past midnight. I gotta get home. I got school tomorrow. but you want to talk to me and chew my ear up, fine. Alright. So, we had our conversation, and he goes and asks me, can you come by here tomorrow at the same time for another little chat? YouTubers, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When he asked me that, now I'm about like maybe 16, 17, maybe anywhere from, I say anywhere, it will be between anywhere from the age of 15 to 17. And I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at it like, alright, I'm a teenager, you're an old man. What, as a matter of fact, what would it be an old man talking to a younger man who's not their friend, who's not a family member, who don't know him from a hole in the wall? For all I know, you could have been a pedophile just trying to, like, you know, lure me in and just bam. But I was a crazy kid back then. So I was like, alright, whatever. Went home. Came the next day. Had conversation. Talking about his family and what he was doing for a living. And asked me again. I was like, alright, well, the first 2 times that nothing happened. But the third time, I'm going to bring something with me just to make sure that if anything happens to me, I can defend myself. So, it's been about, I'd say, a week. I'm coming. I'm just standing outside looking like an idiot, talking to an old man. And I'd say on a Saturday night, I went to go, you know, routine, bam. Because on Friday when I saw him, he didn't ask me anything at the end of the conversation. So, I didn't think nothing of it. I thought it was just routine now. I was, alright, I'm gonna go see my friend. Bye. I went, he wasn't there. Surprised, a bit disappointed, and a bit sad. I thought maybe he was busy. Maybe he fell asleep or something. I don't know. So I went home. I came by Sunday afternoon around like 12:30, 1 o'clock. And I was like, you know what? Maybe he lives in this building because that's where he's standing at. So I go, open the door, search for his name on the mailbox to see which apartment he lived at. And I rang the doorbell. And this middle-aged lady comes downstairs. And she comes, she opens the door, she's like, hey, how can I help you? You are? And I go, you know, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm looking for such and such. For who? Such and such. Are you hard of hearing? You can't hear? You gotta fucking ask me who? So, she goes, how do you know him? And how do you know that he had family here. So, I was like, I just figured, you know, because he told me his last name. When did you see him? Like, she just totally interrupted me. Just rude as hell. Just, yo, and how the hell you spoke to him? I saw him from Monday to Friday. All these days I've been seeing him at after midnight. My dude had, oh my god. If it wasn't so fucking cold right now, I lift my shirt up and you will see how like my hairs are like up. My dude has been dead for the past 25 years. So basically I've been seeing this old man every single day talking about how he was in the Air Force. Told me what war he was in, how he wanted to be part of his family more often. But he never told me nothing about him being dead. All the conversations were all lively and like, you know, we even talked. My dude even knew like scores from at that present time. But I was chit-chatting with a ghost. That shit was crazy. Now, thank you for hearing my story. There's an app that I like to use. You know, I post my stories and all that stuff and whatnot. I would have to ask permission from their behalf to see if I can put the name out there. And you know, if you guys have a story that you wish to be told out there, but you don't want to say it yourself, or maybe you are scared to say it, or you're just the type of person that you don't know how to express yourself when you do it, you know, you could always DM me, I guess, or leave a comment on my video. And I hope you guys enjoy it, and like and subscribe. Thank you very much.